folks, and welcome back to Folk Laure Gaming, where it's all fun and games. So we're back for another Mega Moss story. Thank you, Dan. For another Mega Moss story playthrough, and we're already here, so we don't have to hop right into it. We've already hopped, skipped, done a few jumps. We're here now. So I said I was going to work on getting actual themes and things to talk about in my videos, because sometimes I just kind of ramble on arbitrary topics, like yesterday's topic of the fact that video games don't provoke violence to me, anybody. But yeah, whether or not I had a pretty valid point to anybody, that's up to you. But I was just kind of going off the dome. I could have structured it a lot better, but as I like to say, we're here now. So I'm trying to think of something, and I actually have a little booklet of things written down, because I'm trying to be an adult. So let's talk about some college life struggles, because there's plenty of college life struggles, and you don't realize them until you've gone to college and struggled. Yeah, original. What were some of the first struggles that I had when I got to college? I think when I initially got there, I had the luxury of being able to move into an actual dormitory, which was an experience within itself. But luckily, I had a really great roommate. I don't know if Layla's in any way watching this, but hey, great. She's awesome. She was a great roommate. So the roommate portion that I think everybody's like, oh my God, you're scared to have a horrible roommate who, I don't know. What would be a really bad roommate? A really bad roommate for me would be somebody who uses all my stuff, and I know she's using all my stuff, and she doesn't say anything about using my stuff. If you ask me, I'm probably going to say yes, unless it's something I really don't want you to touch. But if somebody uses something without me asking, and then when I ask, they're like, no, and I see it on them, or I know they took it because it's in a different place, I'm not too fond of that. So that would be a horrible roommate, but my roommate didn't do that. But, college life struggles, homesickness was there, a smidge, I was a smidge bit homesick, but that didn't last too long. The biggest struggle I think I had was maybe food and money. I did have a meal plan my first year, and I didn't have a meal plan throughout all my years in college. So I know there was a few years I just decided to not get a meal plan at all, because I'm like, I got this. It's way cheaper for me to make food at home. This is when I actually moved into an apartment. Silly me. I was like, it's way cheaper to move into an apartment and cook my own food, because I'm going to be cooking my own food, and I'm going to be this responsible person who makes my own meals every single day, and comes home and studies and, crosses all my T's and dots all my I's. But no, silly me. That didn't happen. I ate out often. At some point, my first few years in college, there was a wings place on our campus, which had great wings and chicken nuggets and a sub type of place. It wasn't a Subway, just a sub type of place. And then that place got transformed into a Chick-fil-A, and we also have a Starbucks on campus. So when that Chick-fil-A came, all I kept on getting was Cobb salads for like $10 on like a daily. And $10 every single day adds up, especially if you're hungry like me, and it's $10 over and over and over again, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. And then when Starbucks got there, I would get a caramel frappuccino. Caramel frappuccino, here you go. It's filled with crap. All right. No, I lied. Caramel frappuccino. And then I learned to put caramel at the bottom as well and at the top, so they don't jip me with ice all the way at the bottom, because I don't like the ice. Anyway, that happened. Food. And I didn't cook at all when I got to college. Not as often as in my brain I thought I would. Like college freshman Laure was like, I'm gonna be great and responsible and cook every day and meal prep. I get a whole bunch of flip-flop and Tupperware and I'm gonna do it. But it didn't work out that way. Let's do some investing. It didn't work out that way, which is really unfortunate. I wish I could purchase these things with just plain old silly old money. Goal. Oh, but I can't afford an aquarium. But that's all my money. I only have $24,000 left, so I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, I didn't do any of that. So that was a college struggle. Food. And then when it came to money, of course, it's always great when you have a refund on your student loans and your refund drops, You get a good amount of money or just some money, particularly in the beginning of the semester. And a lot of people, try and strive to make that money last all semester. If you're anything like me, you will be like, hey, this money's going to stay here. I'm going to invest. I'm going to save money and put it into a bank. And then 2 weeks later, the money's gone because you decided you wanted to purchase some hair off of AliExpress. Some fictitious hair off of AliExpress that you didn't need to buy. And purses. What else did I buy with that money? Nothing, basically. And food, nothing. Yeah, I didn't do anything with that money that was worthwhile. So food and money are college struggles. But I'll tell you what, you give college students $25, they'll make it last about 3 weeks. Because that's what I used to do. I made it last 3 weeks because I had to. So, the first $10, you go ahead and put it to your gas tank. And that could last you if you have a gas and cost-efficient car, that could last you a good amount of time, especially if you don't live too far from the college. That'll last you well. And hey, once you hit E, you still got a good 20 miles on your car, right? Yeah, you can make it work. And then 20 miles to the next gas station. Sometimes not. Hey, whatever. Everybody talks about how ramen is really significant in college. I didn't have as much ramen as everybody else. I had an okay amount of ramen. Ramen is gas, as Dan just said. Yes, it is. It's quite gas. But what I did have a lot of... What did I have a lot of? I had a lot of pasta. And that's because pasta and tacos with my roommate when she would want me to make tacos, because apparently she liked how I made my ground turkey tacos. Because all I really cook with, or I used to cook with, was ground turkey. Now it's ground beef. Things have changed. I know I said beef. Don't judge me. But yeah, lots of pasta. Not particularly in the ramen side, just mainly like spaghetti. I had so much spaghetti. And of course, pizza. Hungry Howie's had $5 pizza my freshman year, and then it went up to $6, and everybody went crazy because we're like, whoa, calm down. $6 for pizza? Too much. $7 level. Oh, my supermarket's level 7? Great. I'm glad. I told you guys I'm going to try and work towards getting... I love the aquarium, but I wanted to get clothing, PC store, in the clinic. So that's what I'm working towards. That's why I haven't really been purchasing anything. And I've just been chatting you guys up this entire episode. Because this is what you want to hear. No, it's not. Hey, whatever. Yes. What else? What were some of your college struggles, Dan? Since you're in the back. Everybody say hi to Dan. Hello, Dan. Great voice. What were some of your college struggles, Dan? Name one. Sleep. Lack of sleep? That's not a struggle. Sleep? Sleeping too much. Too much sleep is not a struggle. Unless you sleep over your alarms, which...
I never did that.
You never did?
I slept so much when I was in college, I can't take a regular life.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean. college life was so different, where you could sleep and do whatever you want for the most part, that when you get into real life, it's a little difficult. So I get that. I understand. I was fortunate enough that my first year I had classes 2 days out of a week. So I had classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which was both the best and the worst thing I could have done, because I know I can handle a whole bunch of classes in a day. That's just what I can do. I can handle that. But I think when it came towards the end of my college career, I should have taken a lot more classes in the beginning as opposed to towards the end, because I would have finished quicker, and that whole shebang that everybody always gives, that you should have taken a lot more classes when it's a lot of easier classes in the beginning, as opposed to waiting towards the end of your courses and just taking easy courses, 1 or 2 or 3 easy courses in the beginning. Trying to balance it out, but yeah, whatever. That was my own decision, and I lived with it. Hey, the business is better. Thanks. We're out of that depression, finally. That depression was really depressing. Ha! No, nobody? All right. Yeah. I had a few college struggles, but all in all, I always tell people I think you should just go, experience it for a semester. And if you really don't like it, go ahead and go. But just 1 semester, and when I say experience college for 1 semester, really experience it. Your first semester, you are a young, hopeful. Sales market has left the area? Huh? They're the mall that opened nearby? Well, they're going out of business. Yes! The other market is going out of business. It means that we are getting their business. I guess are getting our business back. Yeah, now our customers in the neighborhood just come back to us, and it's all thanks to our management skills. Woo! Glad I'm a great manager. Thumbs up. No, nobody. All right. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, just go to college for 1 semester and actually devote your life to that first semester. Because freshman year to me was my favorite year. Everything is brand new. You get to meet a whole crap ton of people. That was probably the first time in my life when I would meet people in college that I did not know their names after seeing them for like a good week. Almost every day I still don't know your name because there's just so many people that you meet. But delve into college life. Go to events. Meet people who aren't necessarily from your same city. Meet some people from other cities. When you're going to the cafeteria, go and sit with some people who you've never sat with. Try some new things. Eat some foods you've never eaten. And actually explore the community that your college is in. Especially if you have a college town that you're in. It's really significant and important that you explore that. Because a lot of times, if it is a college town, of course, catered to college students, there are a lot of benefits and discounts and things that are going on just for college students. So it's a good experience. If you live in a city that doesn't really have a college town or isn't a college town, still just delve yourself into the college experience. And this is me talking about a major university. Even if you're just going to community college as well, though, still dive into your courses. I love education. I always have, at least going to school. I've always been a little dork. So learning something new is always something fun, and I always appreciate it, and I'm always glad that I have the opportunity to, because there's lots of people who don't have the opportunity to even go to college, let alone learn something in a classroom full of people. Some people don't get their diploma until they're in their 30s or even later than that. I've got $2 million, fictitious bucks, not in real life. So I appreciate the opportunity of learning new things and going to courses. So whether it's community college, whether it's online classes, which I have my own opinion about those are difficult for me, but whatever. Community college, online courses, whether it's a major university or a small university. Just one semester and actually take your time doing it. You won't regret it. Anyway, I think I've talked enough about college life struggles. And I'll try and actually have some topics of conversation rather than just going off the dome. I seem to work a little bit better that way. I think this was a little bit more structured, right? Anyway, if you guys have any college life struggles or any school struggles, just in general, leave your comments right down there, right below, and I'll comment back to you as soon as I can, which is usually within an hour or so, or sooner than that. But yes, let me go ahead and hit that save button. We're at 2 million, and we're going to be hitting 6 floors pretty soon if I can make those hearts go up. So, 8 floors really soon if I can make those hearts go up. So, if you guys like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and consider subscribing for more videos every single day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye, guys.